views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. Hello. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? This is going to be, I think, my second time doing a live simultaneously. What I mean by that is that when TJ comes on, they're not here right now. So spoiler, they're not here right now. I'm waiting on them, but when TJ come on, she'll be able to share it through her channel as well. Like, that's a feature that they have on StreamYard where two content creators, or actually multiple, they can share on multiple different platforms and stuff like that. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be a good experience. All they have to have is a StreamYard account, which we know they do. So we'll be able to stream on multiple different platforms. So if you don't like AT2, you can watch it on there. If you don't like them, then you can watch it on my shit. So, hey. But what's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. Yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? Hopefully everybody's doing good. There's a lot of you in the chat, so I'm going to miss some of you, so don't hold it to my heart. What's up, Superstar Graham? Thank you for being here. What's up, Alice? What's up, Ghosts from New Orleans? What's up, Ghost of New Orleans? What's up, Elaine? What's up, Mona? What's up, Monet? I'm sorry, Monet. What's up, Effie? What's up, Raquel? What's up, Miss Bugs? What's up, Jackie? Thank you for being here. Davita, thank you. Anna, Diana, who else? Winnie, thank you for being here. Denitra, we have Benita, we have Miss ATL and Stan, we got Miss Barbara up in the building. Hello, everybody. Now, I will say this. If the chat gets too crazy and y'all start getting on my nerves, I will turn this to members only chat, because at least you got to pay your $4.99 to talk shit to me. But so don't get on my nerves. Don't come in here and be like, AT2, why are you talking to Jaguar? I don't want to hear that shit. All right? I don't want to hear none of that. Don't annoy me right now. Didn't I already tell y'all about that? And also, shout out to the beef sector. I know the beef sector wants to smoke with me, but let me tell you this. Don't do it on this show. I will address the beef sector and what's going on over there tomorrow. If you from the beef sector, come over here and act nice. And then tomorrow we can definitely get into it. But for right now, this is about Jaguar Wright. This ain't about the stuff going on with the beef sector. This is two separate things, because I'm still going to do my content. I'm still going to do either or. So, y'all got to be patient. Don't come over here with that fuck shit, because I ain't ready for it. But yeah, no holds bar. You can say whatever, but just don't start that whole AT2. I can't believe you're doing this. Oh my God, AT2. As soon as I see that shit, block, blah, 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 blah. As soon as I see that, so don't get on my nerves. That's all I ask. But other than that, how y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? Oh, and I still got the Mike and Night questions, because I definitely want to ask TJ about the white girlfriend. Like, did she leave Naisha for the white girl? The people got questions and they want to know. And thank you guys. I know on my community tab, you guys asked a lot of questions. There's a lot of people who got blocked, but like I said, you guys can ask any questions that you want to. Again, don't question me. AT2, why are you doing this? I can't believe you're doing. As soon as I see all that shit, block, 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 block. As soon as I see that, Don't annoy the shit out of me, please. It's hot in here. Oh, okay. I see the AC going. I'm like, damn, why is it so hot right now? But yeah, it's gonna be a good show. I know. What's up, Gossip Snob? I know also too. A lot of people had questions about new management. Like AT2, are you the manager? I'll wait to answer that question. I don't want to say that I'm going to be the new manager or not until I have them on there and we can definitely speak on it. And I won't make y'all wait until the end of the episode. As soon as they get here, I'll explain the whole new management, the title, and all that stuff. Also, we have a recording from Deontay, aka Shark Boy. Again, I always tell you guys, you got to be careful when you put your eggs in one basket and be believing people and stuff like that, because this fool, Dookie Way, decided to call Jag and TJ. And I do have that recording. I will be playing it because he likes to play my recorded phone call. So, turnabout is fair game. Yes, I'm going to get your ass. What's up, Carol? I'm going to get your ass. I'm going to get you. You played my record. You played my phone call. I'm going to play your goddamn phone call. It's fair use. Hey, I didn't record it. Somebody else did. I didn't record it. So, it was handed to me. It's an exclusive. It's an exclusive. Oh, did he already play it, True Embrace? I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Well, hell, I'm going to play it for my audience. Yes, the content is contenting. I told you. Yeah, it's going to be a good show. I'm excited. And yes, I'm going to ask all the questions. I'm not going to lowball her and all that shit. I'm not going to do that. Again, I'm gonna always be respectful at the end of the day. Like I said, if you come with energy like you want the smoke, then I'm gonna give you that energy. But if you're being respectful, I'm not gonna cuss you out. But we got questions and we want to know. We'll ask about the checks too. If Naisha is still getting checks, we'll ask. Don't worry. What's up, Cali girl? Yeah, we'll ask. Is she still getting checks? I know y'all want to know that too. Like, is Naisha getting the checks? Like, what's going on? Also, if TJ is still calling, I know you guys want to. Oh, did I have to? Oh, I think they were here. Oh, damn, I missed them. Hold on. What happened? I was talking and rambling and I wasn't even paying attention. Damn, I feel bad. Damn, I feel hella bad. They'll be back. Probably the internet. When you got bad internet connection, it'll drop out. So that's probably what it is. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, we got Jag here. We just waiting for TJ. By the way, I was just giving her a thumbs up. Okay, I think they still trying to. Okay. Okay, they here. I think. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Okay. All right. Without further ado, let me introduce my guests, Jaguar and TJ. Oh, damn. I didn't even put them up on the screen. There we go.
Hi. Hair flip.
Thank you, ladies, for being here. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. And thank you, Nico. I appreciate that. I'm here to try. Hey, we love it. We love it. And by the way, I did put you guys' Cash App in my Cash App because I need a bicycle so I can make my way to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas on Thursday. And then also, I told them that y'all need a new Motel 6 to stay at. So if they want to donate to you or get my bicycle so I can go to Vegas, we all good here. It's pinned up at the top.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yes, 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 of course. So I want to go ahead and kind of do a spoiler alert, answer the whole question about being the manager. Is AT2 your new manager, or like did you guys get a new manager? People wondering like what about the title, and then I'll give the guys the real answers. Go ahead.
Well, in all honesty, from what AT2 told me and my beloved, we don't need a manager.
Ding ding
All
ding
we
ding
need
ding.
to do is do what we do. For whatever reason, the man that I'm married to still legally liked to run around telling everybody that I wasn't tech savvy and that he did everything. And the reason why I let him do so was because he didn't do anything. And so I was like, you know what? This is cool. I tried him as a personal manager. That didn't work. I tried him handling the money. That didn't work. I tried him at everything. But I'm like, at least I can get you to upload the content onto the network. You know what I mean? And give him something other to do than play Call of Duty. But yeah, no, I mean, I understand technology very well. TJ's 6 years younger than me. She understands it even better than me. So thank you for the great advice. There was
Yeah.
an offer that was made, and we will be having a meeting because there's no harm in having a conversation. But yeah, our last manager, uh, he resigned, then he came back, and then he quit.
Yeah, like I don't know what's going on with the whole manager thing because like if you're a manager, I think you're supposed to stick it out more than like 2 days.
Well, the truth is I won't say his name on your channel out of
Thank
respect
you.
for you, but our former channel manager at T&J here on YouTube has a lot going on. And we discussed this live on his platform. And when things started getting really nasty, especially after the swatting, we told him it was getting very dangerous. And we didn't want him catching any heat behind dealing with us. So we have
Right.
agreed to work behind the scenes. And not only that, he's also a living arts performer as well as myself. So we have that in common. And I think that that relationship would be better served in the art world than here on YouTube.
Mm. Definitely respect that. And yeah,
Yeah.
like I was telling them, like they don't need no manager, they don't need nobody to do anything for them. Like just learn the platform and then that's how, you make your way. Like if you want a manager, get somebody out there, booking you shows, performing here and there, but you don't need a YouTube manager. Like that I mean, and then TJ, I don't know if you want to speak on it, but you let me know that you had already worked out everything like as far as like getting monetized and all the YouTube stuff behind the scenes before he even came along, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We had what, like 3K. We had over 3K subscribers when he came on. Yeah. The thumbnails, all of that. I did that on my own. Honestly, things kind of slowed down after he came on as manager. Yeah. Because we were growing really fast. Yeah. And sometimes you plateau off. But the truth is we have a lot more great content, especially couples content, coming on the T&J channel. So I'm sure we're going to be picking up even more subscribers. I actually enjoy having the couples channel, and I'm grateful to Teach for wanting to turn it into a couples channel to begin with, because I don't have to have a backup channel now. You know what I mean? We have 2 platforms that are working. We didn't get the pin yet, so we're not going to be able to collect her revenue. But praise be to God, she's got revenue waiting. So, as September rolls through, we should definitely have the pin by then. And then I'm monetizing the Jaguar Wright channel finally.
Right. After all these years.
Well, I mean, the truth is I never wanted to monetize it because I didn't want to be limited with what I could do on it.
Right.
And I didn't want people thinking that I came to YouTube to be a content creator. Like when I first started my YouTube channel, it was honestly just to be present, to be monitored. And if I wanted to drop something in the community and speak for myself, I could. That was all that platform was for. And then once we got Philadelphia, my YouTube channel was really just going to serve as a promotional, for the content that we had on Philadelphia. So I really wasn't interested in monetizing.
Right.
The truth is I only came to YouTube because YouTube came to me.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because I remember when you first came on, you didn't come on asking for money. Like that when you first came on, if people remember back in 2020, you didn't come on asking for money originally. Like
Didn't
you were
want
just
money
trying
at
to get
all.
your voice out there.
Well, I wanted to have a chance at having my own voice because my Instagram page got infiltrated by every content creator in the beef sector. And the next thing I know, every time I turned on YouTube, it was all my Instagram content. And people were weighing in and they were saying things and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, fuck it, I need to start a channel. For nothing more than to just have my own voice and at least be able to give my own commentary on what they had been seeing and what they were doing. But now that me and TJ are here together, can I speak candidly? Mm-hmm. She has Graves' disease. And, you know, her last battle that she went through, it was really tough. And she was still the breadwinner while being sick. Her ex wasn't working. And even though her daughter was her main caretaker, she still had to carry that load all by herself. So I told her, because she got dragged onto YouTube, if she was going to get dragged onto YouTube, she might as well profit from it, if for nothing more than to create a nest egg or a fund for her health care, to keep her healthy, and just in case something should go wrong. Because, you know, even if, God forbid, she were to take another health hit, she could still create content from home while she was recuperating or in therapy. Yeah. And I'm like, this could be a really nice nest egg where you'll be okay. So
a smart business move, you know?
Yeah, and not only that, if I monetize my page, I have a lot more followers than she does, and, you know, subscribers than she does. And I'm like, it makes sense to have both checks coming into the house. So no matter what, content creating will keep things level and make sure that we don't have to worry about anything, because the truth is, Graves' disease is a very expensive disease. Yes, it is.
Right.
Very
expensive. Any kind of health issue is not free. Like, it's definitely sure.
If you listen to Missy's story, she went through a lot to hold on to her life, and it cost her a lot of money. So imagine what that's like for an average, everyday American woman who's not a multimillionaire, you know, Grammy Award-winning songwriter, and have that cash coming in. It took a major toll.
Right.
So, you know,
and Jack,
I'm like,
also, there's a rumor that your YouTube was suspended. Can you clear that up? Like, was it suspended? Because I still see it. So
I don't know how it was suspended when I just posted in my community chat that we were going to be live here.
I was questioning that too. I was all like, I don't know anything about that, because I'm pretty sure you would have told somebody that it was suspended. I didn't see that it was suspended at all.
If it was suspended, there would have been something that went out on the TJ channel saying, hey, the Jaguar Wright channel is out of commission right now. We'll be doing all the content here. What I'm learning a lot of right now about what's going on during the YT, you know, Hunger Games 2023, it's like we're in a battle. And what people aren't seeing is that there is a fight for the algorithm.
Yep, that's true.
Period. The Jaguar Wright sector, 85% of it is made up of hecklers and haters. It's an entire sector that is devoted to trying to smear and trash me. Now, see, I play chess, so peep game. All of you stupid assholes have spent your entire years and months and whatever talking shit about me. Let me tell you the number one thing. Let me tell you the number one thing about fame and promotion. There is no bad publicity. There is none. As long as you're saying my name every day, my algorithm stays strong. Y'all work for me and you don't even know it. Now, better than that, after I finish with getting everybody, you know, thrown in jail for swatting us at my godmother's house. That's crazy. There's going to be a lot of room in the Jaguar Wright sector. So I've kind of made it my goal and my stance at this point to clear all these suckers out, especially considering most of them have absolutely no talent as content creators. They're literally not camming up, just sitting there talking a bunch of crap, lying, doing nothing. But look at what's going on. We got new blood out here. Miss Cat Medusa Productions doing very well, very fast growing.
Oh yeah, I like her. Shout out to her.
Yeah. We need someone like her in the sector, and she's there. She's ready to do battle, yo. And I love it, but she's talented. Like I told her, her and her sister remind me of Cardi B and Hennessy. Oh. But they're Chicago, you know, and they gang, and they're really awesome. And the truth is, as her platform continues to grow, she's going to replace like at least 4 or 5 of these people. She's going to gobble them right up. And then, you know, for whatever reason, I've become Lazarus to a certain extent. Well, not me, Lazarus, but I don't want to take credit. You know, I'm not Jesus, but I have been having the Lazarus effect. The calling.
Oh, you feel like you got the touch. You got that magic touch.
Yeah. Well, I must, because I mean, Denat was in the basement of YouTube, and then we started working together, and boom, he was right back. And I knew that Adrian, Deontay Lewis, and Michael Braggs were going to be upset about that because they worked so hard to try to pull him out of the algorithm. And now he's right back. And then I did something that was very messy.
What did you do?
I brought Messy back from the dead. She's back in the algorithm, baby.
You just resurrecting careers and shit.
And I'm telling you right now,
you just resurrecting.
Everybody that they tried to throw in the subarctic tundra, I'm gonna bring them back just to be fucking messy and spiteful, because I can. Because I can.
I know the people are mad at me, but I love this shit. Yo, you can, no matter if you hate or love Jag, like she, like just that gift. Where does that gift of like gab come from? Like, were you ignored as a child, and so you used to talk to the wall? Like, where did that come from? Like, I really want to know.
Well, the truth is I've been a performance artist since I was 13 years old. I have an amazing vocabulary. I'm a published writer, and I'm also an MC. Like a lot of people tend to forget, my career began with me in the industry as an MC, and then I decided just to sing because of the longevity of it all. So it's like vernacular, it comes natural to me. But not only that, I study psychology, so I understand people and I know how to talk to people. And with all the self-work that I've done throughout the years, and shout out to Landmark Worldwide, which was formerly known as Landmark Education, I got so many great personal skills and people skills where I can talk to anyone. I can talk through anything. Landmark really changed my life. I wish I had worked for my sister, Lachelle, but all she did was the weekend, and she refused to continue the work and do the seminar. So I guess that's why she's back to being a shitbag.
Oh, wow. TJ, let me ask you about your channel. Like, because I always say, like, TJ, I'll be all like, you know, I don't think like this sector is for you. Do you have me playing in the background? I hear like an echo.
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. You know what it might be? It might be because we're set up on the table. Oh, yeah. So that might be the issue. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Is that better? Is that better?
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, I can't hear no echo no more.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It's the glass table. It was the glass table. In our new temporary place.
Yes, you guys do have a new home now.
Yeah. We finally found the right part of town. Sorry about that. We finally found. Is that better? Still?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. We finally found the right temporary place in the right part of town. And the house that we've been looking at is available October 1st.
Congratulations.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know. Maybe we'll start an Amazon wish list for our housewarming.
Here's on the wish list. But TJ, let me ask you. So as far as like your channel, because I always say, I don't think this sector is really for you. What would you like to do with your channel?
The beef sector is not for me. I really am not a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. It's too much energy. Honestly, I'm not completely sure what I want to do with my channel. Maybe more so like a lifestyle channel, cooking. I'm silly. Ooh. I'm silly as hell. Ooh. So maybe some things like just fun content, couple things. More having open conversations, dialogues about people's lives, like how we had on the women's panel that night. I enjoy doing things like that. Something more serene and calm and creating balance. Because I ain't with this beef and mess. It's too much.
That's awesome, actually. Why do you think people don't like you?
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Wait, we're going to get this squared away. Okay. I'm sorry. There you go. I think that's better. I moved it. Okay.
Okay, I can still see y'all.
Table. Oh, is it me? You shaking the table. You're not K. Michelle. I'm sorry.
Shake the table.
You said why do I think people
don't like you?
Honestly, because of the narrative that was put out there that I left my children and I abandoned the woman of the 11 years. And I think just what I'm attached to, and this is the beef sector. So even, I realize that a lot of people do troll and they take fun in it. And they really don't know me not to like me. So I'm learning to let things roll off my back, like, because y'all really don't know me.
Right. Thank you, Ahmad, for the super chat. I appreciate that.
Is Ahmad one of your regulars?
No, I've only seen him a few times. We ain't talked outside of nothing.
Okay,
no.
I was just wondering if he was like a channel member or something, because people
he's not in green, so
they say that I accost, like, I scare people away from their platforms and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make sure, Ahmad, I want you to go and take that beautiful girlish mouth of yours and wrap it around your tailpipe. Make sure you turn the car on first. Okay.
Oh, and again, let me say this too, because let's go ahead and break the ice real quick. What I want to say is that, remember, if you just chilling and doing whatever and Jag had said something to you, yeah, I can correct it. But if you're actually going after her and saying like, jump off a bridge, blah, 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 then I can't protect you. If you are, if you're being combative and going after her, and vice versa, just like I can't protect them if they're going after somebody. So to me, it's fair game, unless you didn't do anything. You're just asking a question that's different. But if y'all going back and forth, I'm gonna let y'all eat up each other. Why not? Marcella said, I'm at dinner and made. She said, maybe spit my cocktail on my husband.
Sorry.
Thank you, Marcella. But go ahead, Jack. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying, it just reminds me of when I was young in the 90s and we would be at the club, and, bitches get an attitude. The next thing you know, somebody's wig gets snatched off, a track is on the floor, and you take it to the parking lot, and the bodyguards and the security, they make sure the cops ain't around and they let you get a fair one. So, it's kind of like that for me. You know what I mean? If you come here and you want the smoke, let's take it to the virtual parking lot and let's get a fair one.
Right. Virtual park. Again, it's all virtual. Right. So TJ, let me ask you, because you did mention the whole people are under the impression that you left your kids, because I've been confused when it comes to the whole kid scenario, because you said like, oh, those aren't my kids, but then you are claiming them. Like, I'm confused. Like, what role did you play in the children's life? I
was a step-up parent to them. That's what I was. Me and Naisha was never married, so I don't want to consider it a step parent or anything like that. I just filled the gap, and I stepped in the gap for them. In the beginning, yes, I was claiming them as my children because I was with them for 11 years, and I installed all kinds of good things in their life. And then, anybody that knows people who separate and go through things, it's a lot of yelling, it's a lot of bitterness, it's a lot of resentment, it's a lot of things that are said that you may not really genuinely mean. but you said it. And unfortunately, mine was said on social media.
Right. So you do have, I don't want to say necessarily, well, regret would be the right word, saying that, those aren't your kids and stuff like that, because 11 years is a long time.
Right.
Because it's like the early development. Like, I think it'd be different if like the kids were already 18 and stuff like that at that time. But with the early development, you are kind of in their life. And I want to shout out Benzo real quick. He said Jag is always in good spirits and no matter what. And then we have another one. Melanie said, your songs are whack. Your songs are whack. Melanie!
That's interesting. Because you'd be quite lonely in that opinion. My streams on Spotify do just fine. So I don't need you to listen. But you know what you can do, Melanie? You can take that dirty ass mouth and you can come over here and suck a mod's dick and give him a little. Let's see some hater orgy porn.
And Ahmad said, at least I have a car, you bums.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, not everybody can be like at Trendset Her and just get a bunch of random fucking weirdos to buy you a car when you don't have a driver's license. But okay. Guess we're jealous.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're buying her a car. Her Caterpillar crew. They're actually right before we got on live. I swear to God, yes. Doc Gates has been like the gift that keeps on giving. We literally got a phone call like 5 minutes before we clocked in, which is part of the reason why we were a little late. Of a woman cussing us out about Naisha's wish list and her sending her money and who do we think we are? Yeah. And we don't give her money because we hate you. We give her money because we're good women. I said, you're a fucking liar. I was like, do me a favor, keep that same energy at the ass, go to jail. Her kids gonna need the help. Right.
Oh my God. So question real quick.
Energy.
So I heard you say caterpillars. Is that why everybody put butterflies in the chat?
No, the butterflies symbolize Naisha is what honestly so-called her fan group. Right. It originated from my ex Missy that I was in a relationship with for 11 years too. And she loved Mariah Carey. She passed away. Butterfly was her favorite album. And when we separated, she referred to me as the butterfly. If you let something go and if it comes back to you, it's meant to be. And I shared those same sentiments with Naisha during our separation period. Mm-hmm. So it's like a bird call, I think, to me. And
so they're trying to get you to come back. And so they're sending out the butter.
Yeah. But it's cheesy, though, because it's kind of cheesy because you stole it from a dead woman. And it's the same dead woman who you interjected yourself into their relationship while they were still together.
What? So are you trying to say she stole that lady girlfriend?
Yeah.
No.
For me, it symbolizes something else. But for Naisha, it symbolizes something else as well. And it's for me. Yeah, but she ain't got an original idea in her head. She could have found another insight. It's for me. So people dropping the butterflies, it really doesn't offend me.
Because now that I know it's for it to return back, like that's like a little, like a bird call or a bat signal, like come back.
So exactly, it's love.
She's got to think of a new symbol now.
Yeah, it's love for TJ. Meanwhile, all her supporters is butterflies, and y'all don't even know where it comes from. You got to be careful walking around in dead men's shoes. You might have to live their consequences.
Well, TJ, I want to ask you, because they said that you had left Naisha prior for a white woman. Is there a white woman?
That's so funny. I didn't leave her for
I got
a
the
white
questions
woman.
on the Mike and Ike box.
I didn't leave her for a white woman. We separated. We separated for 6 months. And at the time, happened it was a white woman. And we became friends. It was a relationship that we really became friends. And so I was there and we separated for 6 months. Absolutely. until she decided to try to run you over with a car, drive the woman crazy, send her children over so that they could spray penises, so that they could spray penises on the neighbors' houses. They drove that woman crazy. She had to go into an insane asylum. The family actually came and put Ty and baby girl out, so she had nowhere to go but home because she had just got sick. And this is how, Ms. Davenport works. Can I answer his question? Because you wasn't there. And that, I think that's part of the issue that, that we're having. Everybody think I'm mute. Everybody think I can't speak up for myself. Why is Jag telling your story? I think y'all know Jag better than I do. That's just Jag. That's just who she is.
Right.
Like she said, she got vernacular what is it? Vernacular. There you go. And she run her mouth. That's what she do. What was it that Naisha always used to say in those nasty text messages? You don't like being with women that got dairy. Oh yeah. Dairy of the mouth. She didn't know how to spell diarrhea, so she put dairy.
I was like, dairy of the mouth. What's that? Oh,
she didn't know how to spell the diarrhea. She could have just said logorrhea, because that's what actually logorrhea means. It means, verbal vomit. When you're just like having Tourette's. Logorrhea is the word, but she probably definitely, if she couldn't come up with diarrhea, she definitely could have figured out logorrhea. So,
oh my God. Thank you, Jess, by the way. So TJ, keep going with the white woman story. So you left her for the white woman because she tried to hit you with the car. Go ahead.
No. Actually, please. In 2019, I went through something very traumatic in my life. And it was rough. It was rough for us, and we just wasn't seeing eye to eye on a lot of things. So I met a friend. You get what I'm saying? And I just left because I thought that
you were
was the
looking
best
for
thing for
comfort.
me. Yeah.
Like, were you not getting it at home as far as like that love and attention that you were craving?
Yeah, the emotional support from Naisha, I really never got. A lot of things a lot of my goals I haven't accomplished with her because I was trying to, build her up. When I needed her to step in the gap, thank you. For me, she didn't. So at that time, I was just dealing with it and was looking for a way out. And I told her I think it was best for us to separate. And I stayed with Mary. Mary is her name. Me and baby girl stayed there for 6 months. And then that's when I had my thyroid storm. And then that's when I went back.
Okay. So now I have a question, and I don't know if you want to answer it, but I'm going to ask you. Possibly, did she take you back because there might have been some funds available for her? Because what I've been hearing is that, there's a paycheck being got, and you ain't seeing none of that paycheck no more.
Oh, the check has been canceled. The payments and everything has been stopped. There's no longer a care check coming into the home. Not at all.
Okay, so no one's getting any kind of checks for any kind of assistance. Okay.
No, not at all. And at that time,
but isn't that why she took you back though? I'm just asking.
No, because at that time I was well. When I was with Mary is when I suffered from the thyroid storm. And then that's when I went back. And then that's when I had to do therapy, and I was on the radiation, and they had different kind of medications. I had to do a thyroid uptake. I had to do physical therapy. I had to see an oncologist, an endocrinologist. I was on several kind of medications. So at that time I wasn't receiving any checks because I was working, and I was full kind of by my family too, so it wasn't any money coming in.
Right.
As far as a care check. And then my parents passed away and everything. And then that's when I started getting a care check that everybody is talking about, this check.
Oh, okay.
Right. You already know if she leave anything out, I'm going to spill it.
Oh, yeah, we know that. So, let me go ahead and put it out there. So everybody believes that you guys are jealous of Naisha because of the cash apps and the wish list, and like that's why you guys are hating. Is that true?
No. What was this question again? We're jealous of Naisha's good fortune. Oh no, I'm not jealous at all. Honestly, I've seen that a lot of things were being sent to the kids. Honestly, she hasn't had any real stability. I created the stability now that she's on her own. She needs some kind of stability. She needs to find her independence. Why would I be jealous? Why would I be jealous of that? It's children in the home. It's bringing some joy to them in some kind of way. Realizing that the family has been ripped apart and there has been some separation. So jealous of wish lists and cash apps and all of that? Absolutely not.
Okay, no. So you're not jealous of all the cash ups and stuff like that. If anything, you're like, well, good. You need that stuff, and you need your independence.
Right. So she won't be on my phone asking me, "Can I do this? Will I do this? I need to help him do this," and all of that. It gives her her independence that she needs, and that I've been trying to encourage her to do for the longest time. So jealousy, absolutely not.
Oh. Right. And Ahmad asks, "Are y'all hiding from the Jimenez cartel? Is that why y'all in the dark?"
No, we didn't even consider it and think about it. You get what I'm saying? We just got on live and was like, let's roll, we got the call from Docs Nation and then I couldn't find the link. So that's why I'm on Jag's page. It was just like, let's just go. That's
right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, question. So will the conversation about Naisha stop? Like, when will that stop? Like, will you guys
stop today?
Thank you.
It stops today. In all honesty, TJ has her opinions about it. I have my opinions about it. My opinions are very different. Once again, let me start here. From the very beginning, I was always kind to her, respectful to her. When you first got here, I actually got on the phone and I thanked her for her family's sacrifice and letting TJ come to help. I was very grateful for them, for the bond. And I said that to her. Yeah. Now.
Wow.
TJ said, you might be playing in her face a little bit because we were already having sex. Right. But we weren't sure where it was going. And I was going to be respectful with her no matter what. And then when TJ finally told her, it was instant. I'm going to the blogs. Yeah. And TJ called her and let her know the dangers of doing this. Let her know the dangers. There's just certain shit that comes around with fucking with my name. There's pressure, lots of pressure. And I'm just going to be very honest, from what I've seen of her, she's not mentally savvy enough or capable to deal with this level of mental engagement. She's just not. And so I told her, look, you made a mistake. After the blitz happened, you made a mistake. But TJ loves all of the children. And she wants to support the kids. So I will help you find a way out of this and create a marketing strategy for you where you can create a family channel for you and the kids. And this way, whatever TJ took out of the home when she left, she could replace it. And her response was, "Fuck you, bitch, where's Ty?" I made her that offer twice. The response each time, "Fuck you, bitch, where's Ty?" So I said, "You're on your own."
Yeah.
And
but did you think that she would take your offer though?
I didn't see how she had a choice. Well, she had not a suitable choice. Because I care about TJ. So I'm going to work with, I'm going to work with my beloved. I'm going to work with her. And if she is like, This is over between her and I, but I want to make sure the kids are cool. I'm all in. It just got really nasty. And then she started keeping the care checks and refusing to send them to TJ. And then after TJ left and, ended the care when she decided she was staying in Texas, she continued to keep turning in timesheets and collecting that money for weeks.
Mm.
So you're sitting here checking in, turning in all kinds of, timesheets, because you have to turn in a timesheet. You check in on the phone and do all that stuff on the phone, knowing that you're receiving this benefit while you're not caring for TJ. Keep all of the money. Then she cuts off all of the cards so there's no access. And then she started hijacking our Cash App money, going grocery shopping for the kids. TJ had to shut down that account. It was crazy. We were looking through old text messages today, and she used to send all kinds of wild, like, we need food in here. We need this in here. You need to tell your girlfriend. And then it just got really nasty. And then more and more things started popping out about TJ's personal life. Like the whole thing about her teeth and all of that stuff. That didn't come from me. That came from her. She gave it to she gave it to Michael Braggs and Adrian Deontay Lewis. And what they did was took that information and spread it out to the rotted roots and the incoming outgoings and the robots. And that's why all of the negative about TJ happened, because they would all get together on Discord, coffee, and in the DM and create these stories. And while Michael and Adrian were still pretending to support us, they were feeding them a bunch of negative intel to slander TJ, hoping it would scare her to go back home.
Wow. Well, question. And thank you, Miss Barbara. So was your plan that Jag was going to then take over the care, or that was never a conversation? Because everybody thinks Jag's trying to get the checks now.
Right, here's the thing. Okay, I kind of want to go back to the beginning a little bit, because when I first came to Dallas, it was never my intent to stay here. You get what I'm saying? It was just to come up, Jag, we have a good time, or whatever, and go back. And good time doesn't mean sexual as a good time.
Yeah, no, we've done a lot more than
like just to sightsee, just to get out, to exhale, and then to go back. So even when all of this came out, in the wash, I still was undecided. Me and Jag we both were undecided about if we were going to pursue the relationship or anything like that, if it would work out for us. So, that's why I was explaining to Naisha in the beginning, like, just leave it alone. You get what I'm saying?
But then the car happened.
Yeah.
And then that's when
everything
we found out.
Happened so fast.
And that's when we found out that she had been stalking our locations in Dallas because she had access to the Hilton Honors app that TJ used. So she knew every hotel we were at. She knew when we were staying there. Like, she knew everything, which is how we know that she was behind getting the car repoed. After that, I was just like, you know what? Fuck her. Now you're just being fucking spiteful. And then it all became about attaching her name to my algorithm. She's doing the same thing that Dirty Nikki did when me and my husband split.
Do you think that she's trying to basically get her revenge? Like, yo, you stole my woman, so now I'm going to go ahead.
Listen to me. She was never comfortable with TJ being alone with me. She was never comfortable. And can we just be honest? Because we talked about it today. Is it okay if we're honest? TJ's had a crush on me for a long time. She's known my music for a long time.
Right. TJ said she was a fan before all the YouTube stuff.
Before YouTube and all
before Miss Davenport, when her and Missy were together.
Yeah, I'm from Baltimore, and Missy took me up to Philly a lot. You get what I'm saying? So I knew who Jag was before this whole YouTube thing. And then when I seen her on real life, I was like, damn, this is what she doing, and this is where she is. I followed a lot of that content, none of the circuit stuff. So like a lot of things that I'm finding out, I was like, oh, whoa, this, whoa.
Yeah, it was whoa.
Yeah, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready for it, but life happens.
What was interesting is that I think a lot of people don't understand from the backstory. Naisha was always very angry that me and Ty ended up together because she knew Ty had a crush on me. So I guess for her, it's like, bitch, you ran away from home and ran off with the circus with your secret crush. Fuck you, hoe. And then she just went crazy.
Yeah, because to me, it seemed like her knowing that there was like a secret crush, like it was inevitable for something to then happen. So, it's a very strange situation. And here's my thing. One, she can be upset with the situation, but she can't be mad at you. The anger would have to be directed towards TJ at the end of the day because she was the other party, And
But
Jazz, that's even with the situation.
No, but hold on.
Go ahead.
Let's be very honest. Yes, she was a woman scorned. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And no, regardless to Jazz status, she was the other woman. You get what I'm saying? And
not really,
not the other woman per se, woman to woman. Yeah. Anyway, but to be honest,
if you ever been in love, she likes that song on my second album,
right? Anyway, so I kind of understand it, but I still don't get it because she and I were together. So why would you bring it to this platform? Why would you bring anybody else into it? Usually in a normal relationship, people may reach out to family and friends. You reached out to strangers.
Did she ever share a desire to be a YouTuber?
Yeah.
Okay, so she did want to join YouTube eventually and stuff.
Yeah, honestly,
worked out nice for her, didn't it?
Honestly, we toured around with the idea when her cousin, I don't know if you want me to say her name,
Ashani,
when she first got on YouTube, when she was building her platform before where she is, we considered it at that time. Yeah, but Naisha, wasn't interested, and life was going, and
I don't blame her. The way she looks, I wouldn't have wanted to be on camera either.
And me just moving around and traveling. Life, it just never happened. And then life showed up. So then, we considered it again, and then it didn't happen again. So when we got on OKP channel and we found out about the bond and all of that, she was like, well, let's take this opportunity. But by this time,
hold on, pause. I want to just do a quick verbal rewind. We saw her on OKP's platform and was like, let's take this opportunity.
Yeah, because we heard about the whole thing, exploiting for content and stuff like that.
How the fuck is bonding somebody out of jail an opportunity? My.
Right, because then your content, because my question is like, your ex-friends that bailed you out, was that just for content as well too?
I think it's fair to say.
Because I'm not going to bail nobody out I don't like,
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you bail somebody out that makes you money?
Ding, 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 ding. Pretty Girl Rocks, thank you for the super chat. She said, Naisha does not speak on them at all. All Jago is talk about Naisha because she is jealous.
She doesn't have to because she has 10 mouthpieces to do it for her.
Right.
See, that was the plan. She's going to sit back and look like the left woman and this, and then all the YouTubers were going to trash us. It's throwing stones and hiding your hands. Because all of the intel that they got to smear Ty came from Naisha. Honestly, when the teeth story came out, I didn't even know. I didn't know about my beloved's teeth. I had never seen her with them out.
Still haven't. Even my children haven't. Ain't nobody gonna see me with them out.
Right. A week ago, I was on camera without my teeth in, and I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot to put in my teeth," so I had to put them in real quick. But you know, sometimes how you just get comfortable. You know, I'm not I'm not gummy, but you know, I got a couple of missing ones, so I had to put them in real quick. So
I get it. I haven't been that comfortable since I got them, honestly. So
she keeps them in all the time. So she got exposed, and I found out something that she hadn't even told me. So there's no way that the information could have come from me. It could have only came from one person. And considering that Ms. Davenport had been on the phone crying and talking to Michael Braggs every day, I mean, it is what it is. It was a cute plan. We'll prop you up to be the hero, make you look like the left woman.
I clean my teeth, okay? I clean my teeth. I go in the bathroom. There is a such thing as a bathroom. Like y'all just do too much.
Yeah, because they was eating you up in the chat, and I was like, "Y'all, you gotta brush them too, because you know you're good."
This chat is just
right. Millennial Moneymaker said, "Naisha is not homeless. You're homeless and has been. Maybe that's why you're jealous."
I don't look homeless right now.
Let's be very honest. If any state or any government decide to stop state funding, Naisha would be homeless too.
Don't forget, she met Beloved in a homeless shelter after her 3-year-old child burned down her house.
Oh,
sounds like a great mom.
So you get what I'm saying?
Right. But you say you happy for Naisha because she is, thank you, Erica. You say you are happy for Naisha because she is, you know, independent now, right?
That's perfectly fine and that's great. But bitch, if you gonna run around here on my motherfucking algorithm using my name to get it, you're gonna earn it the hard way, ho. You don't get to just come in my motherfucking algorithm and eat the fuck off me. You know, the thing that bothers me more than anything is it's the greed of it all. Like we're sitting there and we're talking to one of the kids and we're asking them how they're doing and they're, you know, talking about the wish list. And Ty was like, but why are you guys asking for all of this stuff when you don't need it? And they were like, well, we don't need it, but it's nice to have. And I even asked baby girl, I said, do you see the moral dilemma in this? Naisha is profiting off of trashing your mother. Are you really sure you feel good about accepting ill-begotten gains at your mother's expense? Especially when you don't need it. Meanwhile, of all the things, wait a minute. Meanwhile, of all the things that they've been getting and showing in all of the mini unboxings, baby girl is an artist. Why weren't art supplies?
Yes,
put on that wish list.
Canvases.
She got a pair of fucking sheets.
Right.
Yeah, because to be fair, I haven't looked at the Amazon wish list, so I don't even know what was on there.
They got school supplies, which she started asking for, I think a couple of days ago, asking for people to send stuff that could be school supplies or whatever the case may be. But the kids could use a new computer because they're homeschooled. Right. Like, why didn't you ask for shit that can make your family better?
Right.
Not just more shit.
Right.
While you sit there eating fruit and you don't even know what the fuck it is, looking like Rasputia, looking like a whole goddamn Eddie Murphy character double. You want to see a bitch go down the slide? I will show you how bitch go down.
Yeah, let me ask, do you hate fat people?
No, I just hate nasty, ignorant, dirty, you know, stupid fat people. But I would feel the same way if it was a skinny person that had all of those qualities.
Oh, okay. So you don't discriminate. You would say, "Oh, you skinny bitch" or something. Okay.
No. If you don't, because us, skinny, you know, us bigger people,
we was feeling offended.
Okay. All right. Stop. Here's the thing. About what to piggyback on what she's saying. If you're gonna get the support, won't you just utilize it in the proper way that it would be more beneficial to the home? That's pretty much is what she's saying. And if you're saying this is for this, you know, just get those things so we can align in the home. That's it.
I'm just curious to see where she gonna put all of this ill-begotten game once Section 8 decides to come through and do a home interview and check on her finances, because you're supposed to be at a certain dollar amount in order to be able to get said state funding. And now you're collecting thousands and thousands of dollars in Cash App and all of this shit. And you're not reporting any of it to the state agency because they might want to raise your rent.
Oh,
or they might just say,
I need to hook up with Naisha and figure out how I can get me some Section 8. But I do want to say this. I don't mind. I think sure we all can use it. I don't mind that she's getting
You need children. You need some kids. You need kids.
You know
what? I'll work on that shit. I'm about to have 10 of them in a minute.
Adrian and Michael. Ask Adrian and Michael. They know how to find children.
Anyway, so my issue is, well, I don't have an issue with Naisha in the Amazon wish list. Again, I haven't seen it.
Me either.
However, my only gripe is that I'm gonna hate if all of a sudden she becomes a target, because basically Naisha is the new Jag. Everything was cool with Jag, and now that it's not, we exposing her. So I would hate for them to have a falling out with her, and then they expose Naisha.
You know what they did to Dirty Nikki.
Well, I think everybody.
Dirty Nikki wasn't. Shout out to Dirty Nikki, but yeah, she was the same situation. Like they turned on her afterwards.
And what I'm learning, everybody turns on everybody in this YouTube game. I don't think it's just per se that who she is. I just think everybody has their turn. The same thing with Dookie Way. Ain't that what you call him, or Adrian, or Sean Davy Way?
I call him Dookie Way, and then Jag calls him Deontay.
I have no respect for his name because he has disrespected mine.
Disrespected your child too this morning.
You know, all those things that I've shared with him and all of that, and he was the tease whisperer, and he's talking and he's laughing and he's kikiing. And even before I met Jag, him and I had personal conversations. That's how he knew about my daughter being adopted, because he shared his story about his son with me. So when my daughter, you know, the comment about my daughter being adopted, I knew it came from him. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, now you turned on me. Now I've been exposed per se with lies and hate and, you know, just bitterness, calling. Like today he called and I said, you know, I'm on the phone with my daughter, and he began to go on and on, you know, on and on, talking about he protected her and all this. My daughter was appalled. She was offended by
I'm your daddy now.
Exactly.
I'm baby girl daddy. Exactly. And I'm your daddy.
Yeah. My thing is that, you know, he could say whatever he wants to, but saying I'm the daddy now and this is my way, it's a little bit too much. Wait, hold on. I think I actually got an exclusive. There was like a phone call this morning, right, TJ?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He must have been watching like the movie Life a couple of weeks ago. Adam Pappet. Adam, who the follow this little chocolate baby? Adam Pappet.
So I don't know if he's trying to get Jag to leave TJ or TJ to leave Jag. It was very confusing. Like before I play it, Jag, how did you feel about it? And then TJ, how did you feel about it?
Okay. I had to get up and walk out the room.
You did.
It was too much for me. I hate the fact that when I get close to certain people, especially people online, they get a sense of entitlement about having me in their life. And that phone call for me more felt like, bitch, give me back my property. You know, then, you know, we would be friends if it wasn't for your relationship. It was really like, give me my friend, bitch. Like, it was real. I mean, it was very spicy. Yeah, I walked out. So that was how I felt about it.
Yeah, and TJ, how did you feel?
Honestly, at that time, I had just me and my daughter was actually in the middle of a heart-to-heart conversation for me, stepping up and taking accountability for the choices that I made. So I was very vulnerable at that time. I was a little frustrated that actually Jag answered the phone call because it wasn't the time and place for someone to troll. It was a very sensitive moment at that time. So I was caught off guard. I just thought it was very immature. How would he feel if, I think this content has been taken too far when you start going into people's lives. And, we had a separation and now my children are being separated and the household has been divided and no one has stopped to even consider those things. And so for me, it was like, really, like, you're just doing too much. You didn't have the time to just stop and respect and say, well, I'll call back and troll you hoes later or you bitches later. I'm like, I'm talking to my daughter. This is the same, in the same breath. This is the same child that you're saying that you're stepping up to be a daddy to, and that you're helping them, that I abandoned and I neglected. And I'm telling you, I'm talking to her and I'm speaking with her, and you continue to go on. So this is content for you. And it was just very disheartening for me. And it made me just look at the, bigger picture. Like, I just had to take accountability for what I've done. And it's just gone too far.
By the way, just a little caveat, as messy as our fight room moment on Messy's channel turned out to be, we had a very interesting night and a very interesting morning, and there was so much introspection and perspective that was shared. And it really opened up the door for TJ and baby girl to have a conversation they've never had before. And it was a mother pouring her heart out, exposing her true heart. And then next thing you know, bitch. Like, no, not now.
Yeah, it's killing the vibe. Yeah, it was wrong. It was bad timing.
I had to get up and walk away. It was just too emotional for me.
Right. And it's so crazy because like people don't realize like at the end of the day, Jag is human. So when shit happens, like sometimes you gotta take a step back and walk away.
Yeah.
I mean shit, you left us for like a year and a half, like after 2021, left us for a year and a half because there was some shit going on. Yeah. So
a lot of shit going on. Shit that did not need to be on camera.
Right. Let me go ahead and get into the phone call.
Let's do it. Docs Nation.
Get rid of her so you and I can be friends again.
Get rid of who?
Get rid of that bitch over there because she's the reason that you and I into it. She fucked up our friendship.
How did she fuck up our friendship?
She fucked up our friendship. You know that bitch did.
Why do you hate Ty so much?
Evil. Where that hoe at anyway? Where that bitch at anyway?
No, but why do you hate Ty?
I don't hate her. She's a bum ass bitch. I don't hate her. I hate her for what? She's a no one. I've never hated a no one before in my life.
I know, but you just told me to get rid of her because she fucked up our friendship, and I'm trying to figure out how.
She did, because we were friends until that bitch came along. So give me that bitch dentures or get rid of her. But that's the only way. You and I are going to be able to become cool again. Other than that, we're going to be where we at.
Well, how is that going to work with your girlfriend?
That bitch gotta go. That bitch gotta go.
No, but I'm trying to understand how that's going to work when Naisha is online posting pictures, love letters to you of her wildebeest ass in the bed talking about calling Mr. Lewis and shit.
Yeah, because that's my baby. That's my baby.
How?
Somebody got to take care of her. Somebody got to take care of her.
How is she your baby? You're in a whole fucking relationship.
Why your bitch ain't telling you that she was just on the phone with my beautiful wildebeest?
Who?
Trying to get another ticket all over again. Where that bitch at?
Who was on the phone with the wildebeest?
She was on the phone with Naisha, again, my woman, while you were sleeping.
When? That's a lie.
Again.
That's a lie.
Where you at? Where you also
That's
bitch? You was just on the phone with Naisha?
That's a lie. No, I can't even call Naisha. I'm blocked on everything. I call Naisha to talk about my daughter. I'm not doing an argument. It's too early.
Trying to get a ticket all over again, bitch. Don't lie. Don't lie for what?
I ain't got to lie for what.
That's why your punk ass in the position that you in right now, you nothing ass bitch. That's why you in the position you in now. Ain't got shit, ain't about shit, and ain't on shit. Because you a dirty, dingy ass bitch.
That's fine.
That's why you where you
That's
at.
fine.
That's why you where you at now, bitch.
You calling on my phone. So hang up. You calling on my phone. Won't you argue? No. Please stop.
Tell the truth. You were just on the phone with my girl the other day, the day before yesterday.
To try to talk to her about my daughter getting out of her house. You talking about the day when I called the police.
Why you keep calling her when she sleep? Ain't you a
That's
bad
a lie.
bitch?
Oh my God.
Ain't you a bad bitch? Why you keep calling her when she sleep?
I don't want to do this.
Why you can't do it when she woke?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Yes, she was asleep.
Right there.
Yes, she was. Don't do that. This is why I don't fuck with your lying ass now, bitch. This is why you gotta go. This is why you gotta go. Jack, I got a battle bitch waiting for you at any moment. At any moment. It ain't shit to get the Candace out of jail. Because that bitch gotta go. She got to go. She's a weak ass bitch that will not go anywhere unless you make that bitch move. If you don't make her move, that pathetic
she gone, Sean.
Bitch
she
will
gone.
stay with you
she gone, Sean. She gone, Sean. She walked away.
Who gone? Who the fuck is this, TJ?
Yes, it is.
The fake ass bitch herself.
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
What's your girl walk away for?
Why you
what's your girl walk away for? What she walk away for? Who ain't you mad?
Daddy.
Ain't you mad? Ain't you mad?
No, you're
what
mad.
She walk away for?
You're mad because you're calling him.
Why she leave? Why she leave? Bitch, mad at what? Bitch, you're sitting up there homeless. Don't know where the fuck you gonna lay your head at day. You're mad. You're upset. You're a fuck bitch.
I'm not mad.
You're that. You're
I'm
that.
not mad.
Don't ever give me that again in your pathetic broke ass life, bitch. As long as you want that motherfucking fight in a motherfucking fight, bitch, yeah, in reverse, huh? In reverse, huh? Ain't got mad. Ain't got mad. I took your fucking family. I took your girl. I took your kids, bitch. I took your place to stay, bitch. And I'm about to see Jaguar from your motherfucking ass.
You gonna do what?
What you bet?
What you gonna do?
What you bet? Why you was on the phone with Naisha?
Do that again.
Why you calling her while Jack sleep? Hurry
that's
up.
a lie.
Hurry the
That's
fuck
a
up.
lie.
Why you calling her when she sleep?
She was at work.
Why you don't call
and
her
my
when she
daughter
woke?
told me that she had
Why you don't call her when she woke? Why you don't call her when she woke?
My daughter getting the fuck out of that house.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
Nobody want to speak to your broke ass.
You weirdo.
Nobody want to talk to your broke ass. You broke ass bitch.
You over there
calling in the background. Calling in the background, scary asshole.
I'm gonna call
while she sleep. I'm gonna call while she sleep. Bitch, you ain't going back to Naisha's home. You ain't going back to Naisha's bitch. You're mad. And you're mad. All because I said your ass ain't going to fuck back over there. All because I said you ain't going to fuck back over there, bitch. That's why you're very so much mad. That's why you're very so much mad. What the fuck, Jaguar? Nobody want to speak to your lying ass. You bum ass bitch. Since you don't want to tell the truth. Tell the truth. Why was you on the phone with my motherfucking woman the day before yesterday while Jaguar was asleep? Yeah, you don't get to deflect, bitch. Answer the motherfucking question. Answer the motherfucking question. Answer it. Hurry the fuck up, ho. Answer the question. Why do you keep calling my woman while your woman is asleep?
Wow. That was a lot.
I got 3 things to say before you pick up.
Okay.
Number 1, for everybody in this chat right now who was calling us unfit mothers, saying that I didn't raise my kids, saying this, saying that, it's very simple. You can just go and look at my Instagram account, or you can go and look at my Facebook account. And starting back around 07, 08, I finally started opening up about my personal life. And there's all kinds of posts with my kids at our home. You don't know what you're talking about. More importantly, someone else made a comment about I'm a child abductor. And I would say, since people like calling records offices and county clerks and things like that, you should go and look into my case in Chicago when I was charged with child abduction, failure to return. That my ex-husband, I don't know, are you here?
Oh, okay, you back. Yeah, it dropped out and then you came back. Yeah, you were telling the people to look into your case. Yeah, because you can pull it up, right?
It was a civil case that my ex-husband had the opportunity, because he was screwing some really whack cop in the Chicago PD. They turned it into a felony and tried to make it a criminal case, to which I beat the charges in early May of 2018, just a few months before my firstborn son, Giovanni Jackie Emmanuel Wright, was unalived. I spent in total 7 months in jail behind that case, 2 months in Dallas, 4 months in Chicago, because I was fighting extradition. I won my writ for habeas corpus because I had legal custody of my son, Samas, in Dallas. But because Chicago refused to communicate with Dallas, they charged me anyway. And they filed for a governor's warrant. The district attorney's office in Dallas tried to reach Chicago for 2 months. And they said, they're not going to drop it. They got a governor's warrant. We don't have any choice. We have to send you. And I said, from the book into the cooking, let's just do it. I finally made bond because my bond was $150,000. I finally made bond after they dropped it down to $30,000. So I only had to put $3,000 down, and I beat the case. But unfortunately, I was forced to lose custody of my son in Dallas because I had been incarcerated for more than 3 months. So I'm not a child abductor. I never was. If I was guilty of child abduction, I would be a convicted felon. But instead, I beat 2 felonies in 2018 in an election year in one of the most crooked counties in all of the United States, and that's Cook County. So once again, since you're so interested, do some homework, you fucking idiots. And more importantly than that, if me being a working mother and touring and paying for my family's life, paying my mortgage, my mom's mortgage, my godmom's mortgage, taking care of everyone, sending the money home, making sure everything was taken care of, coming home for the holidays, cooking the big family meals, everyone coming over to the house. Like, people don't know my life, but you like to listen to a lot of lies. So you need to ask yourself, am I a terrible mother because I was a working mother who made fucking big bank and spoiled my family rotten? Which is why a good share of them are upset with me now because they can't live off of me anymore. So yeah, it's just, you gotta really, really, really make sure that when you're trying to stand on something, that it has a leg to stand on. If I'm a bad mother, if I'm an unfit mother, if TJ's a bad mother, if she's an unfit mother, then that means all working mothers are bad mothers.
Right. Because you have to take the good and the bad, because when you work, yeah, you do miss out on things and stuff like that. It's natural. It happens.
There were plenty of times I wish I could have been home. There were birthdays where I was working in Europe or working in Japan, where I paid for everything and only got to see pictures. Those were my hardest moments. But I was the breadwinner in my family. So, you know, and people talking about my mom and talking about my mom's money. My mom is bad with money, always has been bad with money. The reason why I took control of everything was to make sure that she didn't fuck up her money. And she wouldn't have even had that money if it wasn't for me, because I invested into my parents' annuity accounts. So the money that my mother draws every month is actually my money. Period. And what's even crazier is when it comes to TJ. If TJ were actually a man and not a woman, would she be getting this much hate and vitriol for leaving her wife and kids? And that's not even her wife.
I think it's crazy.
It's kind of crazy because when Tom Brady left Bridget Monahan while she was 8 months pregnant with his first child to marry Giselle Butchen, a fucking supermodel. Can you imagine what that moment must have been like for Bridget Monahan? She's 8 months pregnant with Tom Brady's baby, thought she was getting married. He dumps her for a freaking supermodel while she was 8 months pregnant. And guess what? Guess what all anybody had to say about Tom Brady? Cameron, yeah! Like,
so do you feel that TJ is getting hate because she's a woman compared to if she was a man, everybody be like, oh, we don't care?
I think she's getting
answer that.
All right.
Let me answer that. Honestly, I think the real reason why that I'm getting hate is because a lot of women that are being supportive to Naisha. And I think it's trauma bonding. I think people can find themselves in Naisha. They feel like she's a single mom. She's been left. You know, the whole wait and exhale story. So people feel like they can relate to her. So that's why people are hating me. And I think it's just so bizarre that I'm getting a lot of hate for children that I stepped up for, which is, you know, bizarre to me. No one is saying, well, out of the 11 years, Naisha, what did you do? Why did TJ leave?
Wait a minute. Sidebar, pause. If there's one thing that y'all know about my beloved is that she's a female. She does not have a peen and testes. So she didn't create these children. So if you're going to take the time to hate my beloved, why don't you hate their biological father, Kenny? See, Kenny, they daddy. And Kenny told TJ.
Can we give him a nickname, Jag?
Okay. That nigga who got her pregnant.
Okay, that worked.
Sperm donor, whatever you want to call it. Why ain't sperm donor getting some of this energy? Because he's the one that told my beloved, I don't want shit to do with none of it. I ain't no fucking good anyway. Give them your name. I don't want them.
Well, that kind of leads me to my next question, because everybody wonders how come TJ, and TJ, you answer this, how come you did so much pillow talking with Jag?
Oh, honestly,
do you feel like she knows too much?
Honestly, how a lot of that stuff came out, like I said in the beginning, when Naisha was calling, we were in the car, we were riding around, we were doing things, and I would try not to answer the phone so I can have that private conversation, but she would call back to back, and Jag was like, answer the phone. So when two people are going through, you're going to argue, and you're going to throw out the things that happen in the relationship. So, you know, me having
we didn't talk about her.
No, we
were alone.
We had a lot of I had a lot of resentment towards Naisha as she did me. So us going back and forth, arguing, a lot of things did get exposed in that argument.
In my presence.
Yeah. So it wasn't a pillow talking type thing. It was, you know, why you do this, and well, why did you do this? And we were just going back and forth. And once I realized what the possibility was of the conversation being exposed, I told Naisha, like, I really need you to tread lightly on this, because we don't know how this may turn out. And all of it is going to wind up on social media. And it did.
And it never goes away.
Right. It's
forever.
Especially
when the situation is attached to a name like mine.
Right. TJ, do you feel like if you left Jag today, people would love you, or you think they would still hate you no matter what? Because I've been saying, like, as long as you say, I hate Jaguar Wright, people love you.
Honestly, I'm not looking for validations of strangers. So you can love me or you can hate me. I've been TJ my whole life before these people in this comment knew that I existed. So you can love me or you can hate me. I really don't care. I really don't.
I respect that. Also, I wanted to ask you too as well, because we talked about it on the phone. Mm-hmm. So, like, with the whole accusation that you relapse and that y'all doing crack, meth, cocaine, like, is there any drugs that are being done? Because somebody said they talked to a family member and they exposed.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, they're talking about my brother Marcus. So, in the beginning, when SDW was dating Marcus, I didn't know what he was talking about. But initially, I said I didn't know because that's my brother's name. And my family don't have anything to do with this. You know, like I said, people have real lives. He's married with children. He's not on social media. He's not on this platform. So why would I say, oh, this is who it is? I was on someone else's platform. They were doxing my family's address. And I was just trying to do the best that I could to protect it as much as I could.
Shit, I've been trying to protect my family. Yeah, shit.
Right. Right. So when I received the email, I guess, stating that he spoke with Marcus, I called my brother and I asked him, did someone reach out to you? And he said, yeah, someone named Adrian reached out to me and asked me, can I come live with you and all this stuff? And he said to him, how did you get my number? And why did my sister didn't call herself? So I did go over to his page to see, because, you know, people are trolling in the chats, and I really don't have that relationship with my sibling as tight as I used to since my mom passed. Our relationship has been estranged. And
right. I'm sorry about that.
So, you know, when I heard the call, he was fishing. He said, oh, I'm Sean, it's Taisha, you know, your cousin or your sister. He said, my sister. And that was it. You know, I just think the trolling has just gone too far. If you want to troll me, that's fine. But when you start going with my family who has real life and they have a lot and they're going through a lot, and it's not your place.
Right.
It's just weird.
Did you guys ever attack his family? Like, why did he reach out to your brother? Okay, no, you guys never. Okay.
See, that's not who I am. That's not who I am.
Sidebar. Our former channel manager said that he was looking into the family. And then that's when it went crazy. And then from there, it went from her family to my family, and it all turned into a swatting.
Right.
Oh,
right.
Okay. Well, do you feel like, let me ask you about the manager real quick. Do you feel like he helped you guys, or was it more of a hindrance?
I think it was a move.
I like that answer. Yeah, it was a move. Good or bad, it was a move.
It was a move. You know, if they get to sit around and talk about us like crap behind our backs while pretending to be our friends, and they're sitting there running us down on coffee and running us down in Station It and running us down in Discord, and then, hi, you know, if you can do all of that and work with people that despise me, why can't I work with someone you don't like? You know,
all's fair game. I want to go ahead and address this. Thank you, Miss ATL and Stan, because, you know, for me, when it comes to certain topics, and I'm just going to put it out there, the whole essay situation, like for me and my platform, that's very uncomfortable, and I don't like talking about that stuff. Like Jag hasn't even brought that up. But I want to say this, because there's two sides of the coin. One, I'm going to question the chat, and then one, I'm going to question Jag about. So addressing the chat, there was the manager had put out there, you know, before you guys weren't cool or whatever, had mentioned essay towards your son, and that was completely wrong to even say that. And people are questioning you, like, did you do it? Did you do it? That to me, I feel like that shouldn't even be on the table of even being discussed.
I am an SA survivor and advocate, and I was also abused as a child. I've never touched a child in an inappropriate manner ever. I've helped raise kids. I've actually delivered babies. A lot of people don't know that. There's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know about me. And even more than that, 4th of July, we went to the picnic. You know, we went to the barbecue over our friend's house in DeSoto. Yeah. And there was a bunch of kids there. Can you tell them how I am with kids?
There was 3 little kids in the backyard. And they were just talking to us, and they were like, why are you smoking? And they were following her around and asking her questions. And, you know, they were engaged in conversation.
I kicked it with the kids first before I kicked it with the adults. Yeah. I love little people. They're the most honest in the world. I do. Right. I don't call babies and children kids. I call them midgets. Because they ain't nothing but little souls. You know, that's an old soul in that body. And I love looking for, you know, that person.
You can't call them midgets. It gotta be little people.
Is that another fake Jag?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to ask you if this is you. Oh Lord, not the fake Jag. Okay, I blocked it, so they're gone. Yeah, we got another fake Jag.
He wasn't showing. That person wasn't showing off.
No, I mean, what I will say to the fake Jag is most of the stuff that you say, I can agree with. But you said some reckless stuff out there, fake Jag. You know,
that is so funny.
And do me a favor, get the rest of the fake Jags and let them know the next time we move, I appreciate some damn help. So I'm not standing out on the curb with weirdos filming me. Where were all the fake Jags when we left Legacy? I needed y'all.
Oh, yeah, you definitely needed some help there. Okay, well, Jag, that kind of brings me to my next point because now I got to put your feet to the fire.
Come on. You know I like fire.
Right. I know you do. Because I honestly tell you the truth, I hadn't looked into everything. There was a video that I did of your doing a review on your Instagram Live.
Yeah.
And you were talking about the situation with the essay and shit like that about Naisha kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you feel bad for bringing that up because
absolutely
traumatizing that can
absolutely
be?
Not.
Why don't you?
Well, interestingly enough, I had this conversation with baby girl for the first time today before Adrienne Deontay Lewis called. And we talked and I asked her, I said, you know, just speak honestly with me. She's 17 going on 18. I'm like, you're a young woman, so I don't want to treat you like a kid. You're almost a legal adult. And I want to have a respectful conversation with you. And there's no wrong answer. Just be authentic. And I asked her if she hated me and she said no. And then I asked her if she disliked me even. And she said yes. And I asked her if she feel like I betrayed her. And she said yes. And then I explained to her my reasons for doing what I did.
Don't forget what you did first before you did all of that.
What did I do first?
You did apologize to her.
Oh yeah, I apologize.
Okay,
to her.
Like
go ahead, TJ, step in.
I was reading the chat because everybody was saying about which you played with STW, and they saying that I didn't answer that question and all of that. The reason why we didn't give you the whole recording because baby girl is on that recording.
Yeah.
So she was listening, right? So the reason why that I reached out to try to get to Naisha, I am blocked on every device of Naisha. And I called,
except for Discord, because she called you, when was it, today or yesterday?
I don't remember.
On Discord.
But so when I reached out through baby girl's phone, because when I spoke to my uncle, he told me that we need to be mature about the situation because the kids are being separated. And that maybe me and Naisha can talk about it before, you know, he come in and get her out the home for me until, you know, I get
to move into our place in October.
So, you know, I was trying to reach out to her, but she wouldn't talk to me. She wouldn't speak to me. She wouldn't get on the phone. She said she felt like she was being set up. She felt like I would record her or anything like that.
Giving her anxiety.
I gave her anxiety. And like I told baby girl, well, I was just really trying to speak to her to see if we could work out something for you to stay there, because I know that you don't want to leave your siblings either. But we weren't even able to have that conversation. And him saying that I called yesterday, like everybody's seen us on Messy's channel being real messy. And we were still being messy after the phone conversation.
You gotta
walk to the store.
Messy.
Yeah, we walked to the store messy. We were messy. So I don't know when there was a place for me to call and ask for a ticket or anything like that. But that's the reason why you don't have the other part of the recording, because baby girl is in the recording and she's expressing how she felt. And the best thing I can do from now on is protect her the best way that I can.
Yeah, because I didn't even see, like, there was, like, I know in the beginning when I started the show, they said, oh, Dookie Way had already played the call. I was like, oh, he did? I didn't even know that. So, yeah, and then I didn't even see the part about the whole second part. Like, to me, you know, the part with your daughter, that doesn't need to even be played in front of everybody. So I wouldn't have did that anyway, just, you know, knowing me. I'm actually a decent person in real life. But, you know, I wouldn't even have played that. So I don't mind that at all. But going back to, you know, bringing up the trauma.
To
like,
me, at the end of the day, I know how these guys think. I strategize with these guys for a couple years now. You know what I mean? When Teach first got here, all four of us would be on the phone talking about strategies and the way to approach, certain topics, subjects, things of that nature. I know how they work. And when I heard about, it was a terrible rumor that it was TJ who committed essay towards one of the kids. The story was totally false, totally wrong. We debunked it, but I realized this is the angle they're going to try to push. Everything that Miss Davenport is, all they've done is turn it and spin it and try to find a way to stick it onto Teach.
TJ. Oh.
So there's no way, I told her it might seem extreme, but we got to shut this down with the truth. And that's why I did what I did. Okay. And I explained that to baby girl. And we talked, she accepted my apology. I told her that, going forward, we will definitely be a lot more careful. But I had to express to her, none of this would have happened if Naisha hadn't ran straight to online, pimping herself and the kids as victims. No one needed to know about any of this. Me and TJ were not going to go public until we were certain we were going to stay together.
Right.
We hadn't even been a week. Like, it was like a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
We weren't sure, but we got hit with the blogs. And it was Jag is a homewrecker. Jag is a homewrecker. TJ's married. This and this and this. She abandoned her
Which
kids.
TJ, you're not married, right?
No.
Okay.
But I am.
I'm not married. Honestly, if I got married, I would take those vows like really to heart. As you can see, I've only been in 2 relationships, and both of them have lasted for 11
only
years.
2.
Well, this is my 3rd one. But they last for 11 years. Commitment, I don't have fear of commitment.
Yeah, you actually like commitment. Like it
I
seems
do.
like you love. You one of those kind of people.
I do. I really do.
She a love bug.
I really am. So, for me to have walked away, it was time. I wouldn't say walk away, for me to have stayed. You know what I mean? So I just wish that things could have ended in a whole different manner, but it didn't.
It didn't need to go this way.
It didn't.
At the end of the day, it didn't need to go this way. It didn't need to be in the algorithm. It didn't need to be anybody's business. And me and TJ should have been able to make that choice for ourselves, that we wanted to make our relationship public. Now, everybody, likes to say, it was y'all, because you was making out on the Rotted Roots channel. But the thing is, we weren't cammed up. Nobody saw what we were doing. We were laughing, we were joking. I got TJ her first pickleback shot. You know what I mean? She had never had a
I've had a pickleback shot too.
She had just got to Texas. So I'm taking her all around Dallas to all the little cool honky tonk bars. Like, we're going to go to the Red River Club for line dancing, just fun stuff that you do when you're in Dallas. And we were having a good time, and we were face to face, and we were close. And TJ was talking because she was tipsy, and it was hot. And yeah, there was a vibe. We can't lie about that. Our chemistry is very undeniable. It's always been that way. Mm-hmm. From the first day we went to court, people instantly assumed that we were a couple. And, and that was after barely 24 hours. So the vibe was there, but the relationship wasn't. And I think people are forgetting that we didn't get a chance to decide when we would make our relationship public.
Right.
I still had the DeCandace situation that I hadn't worked out yet. I had just gotten out. She was fresh out of a relationship. We weren't sure how it was going to go. But we got robbed of that moment. And the one thing that I promised Tej is, if we decide to do this, I will always make sure that you have as much control as possible over your narrative. And that was stolen from her. That was stolen from me.
Right.
Because the fucking wildebeest decided to get up in a chat. She's fucking my wife, which was a lie. It's a lie. You're not married. You didn't get cheated on. You got left. Oddly enough, what's really sad is, would we even be together if it wasn't for that?
Right. Probably not.
Ooh, that's a good question right there.
I don't know, but that's the thing. Like, we were
just having a good time.
We were taking a moment. She had a rough year. Yeah. I had a rough year, and we were just two friends.
Right. It was fun for you, TJ.
It was.
It was fun. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. It was fun.
You know, and that's the thing. I'm not denying that at all.
Mm-hmm.
But
we got robbed.
Yeah.
Right.
And, you know,
we got robbed. Our storyline got hijacked. And from the second that she told her, 6 hours later, it was everywhere on YouTube. So unfair. So unfair. And nobody cares about that. They just wanted to run with the story. See? Look at you. Jaguar doing the same thing that Dirty Nikki did to her.
Yeah, because they called you Dirty Nikki Jr. Or I called you that.
But it wasn't true. We didn't decide to give the relationship a go until YouTube forced us to.
Mm-hmm.
So to a certain extent, if y'all really want to blame somebody for TJ not going home, you have yourselves to thank for it.
No.
What?
No, I'm my own person. I made this choice and I chose to stay. Regardless to whatever. Can't nobody force me to do something that I don't want to do. And I think people need to understand that. I stayed because I wanted to.
So I totally, every time Jag comes up here, I forgot to ask this question. Okay, so remember, Jag, you were gone for like that year and a half, right? Toxic Diamond has said she's seen you in Vegas pushing a shopping cart. Did that ever happen?
Actually, what she said was that she saw me pushing a shopping cart under some underpass in Vegas with a white man.
Yes.
That's impossible. Number one, as crazy as my husband is, there's no way I would have been kicking it with some white dude under an underpass without Gerald Hoskin Johnson Jr. beating that man half to death. That wouldn't happen. Number two, me and my husband were always together. Number three, when I'm in Vegas, I don't walk around in the streets. I don't hang in the streets. I'm either at my hotel suite, or I'm at a casino table, or I'm at a strip club. I don't walk the strip like that. I'm not that kind of person. Tox made it up completely because she needed a storyline, because she was running out of Jaguar Wright content. And I'm just grateful that the criminal justice system gave her a home, because she was really losing her mind out there, especially after I was there in Vegas when her and her daughter went into that Rite Aid that was right down the street from our suite at the Paris. And her and her daughter got beat the fuck up by a cashier.
No. Her daughter did not get beat up. Her daughter had the wine cooler.
Yeah, I know. And that woman ran up on them. Her and her daughter. Her daughter was talking smack. And she said, you ain't got no business being in here at 2 o'clock in the morning buying no Snoop Dogg wine cooler. And she came out, Mommy, she got that. And Tox went in there. And I'm just glad she's in jail. You know,
I always know people for saying that you need to be in jail. Come on now.
Well, then if everybody can say I need to be in jail, why can't I say that bitch need to be in jail?
All right. Well, speaking of jail, they think that you're going back to jail on the 20th.
Animals.
They think you're going back to jail on the 20th. Is that what the next case is for on the 20th?
The next hearing is September 20th, and that's going to be the final decree for my competency hearing. And then from there, Dallas will have to declare whether or not they're taking me to trial. And I'm going to trial.
Okay, you're going to trial. Okay,
Yes.
got you. So yeah, you're not gonna end up back up in jail like on. Yeah, that's also like I don't understand why they keep saying 920, 90. They putting it in the chat, but they think you're going to jail that day.
Hoping for. I don't know what they're praying for. But at this point in time, I'm just trying to figure out when are they going to get sick and tired of being wrong. TJ was supposed to leave right after the court hearing. Then she was supposed to leave. What was it? July 19th we went to court?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was supposed to leave then. And then they said now she's going to leave on September 20th.
Now they're saying I'm in the disregard stage. You want your husband back. Get back.
Why?
I don't know. They say that's what you do.
That's what I do. How is that what I do?
They're saying that Jack's gonna leave you for Goomba?
Yeah.
Lord.
Not a shot in hell. Especially after speaking with one of his mistresses, his YouTube mistresses. That's been a really powerful conversation. She filled me in on a lot of things. I filled her in on a lot of things. Between the two of us, we were able to fill in all the gaps. And at the end of the day, my husband is a very ill man. He's a very sick man and a dangerous man. And he's never going to get help for himself, which is why once TJ gets the car, because since everyone said we need to get jobs, and TJ being the stud stem in our relationship, TJ said, I'm going to be the one to get a job, and she's going to start Lyft driving and Uber driving. It's going to be awesome. So we're trying to pull the money together. We need to raise a couple of dollars so she can get the car. But once we do that, we'll be also heading out west to Phoenix so I can sit down with the troopers out there, finish my victim statement for the car bombing, and then after that, they'll issue the warrant for my husband's arrest.
Speaking of Goomba being dangerous, you know, I always told the people, I was like, when I get an interview with her, I'm going to go ahead and ask her the hard-hitting question.
Yeah.
So originally, King went somewhere on a ranch, and then you admitted you gave it to some Mexican guy, and he took the dog, and now you don't know where it is. Did Goomba hurt the dog?
He abused our dog a lot.
And he admitted that too.
I know. I agreed to let him go to a ranch in Lubbock. It was a guy who was friends with his Mexican friend Anthony. The three stooges, Anthony, Mike Rose, and my husband. White guy. He was keeping King for us until we got settled. And then the guy unalived himself. And supposedly his mistress ran off with my dog. That's what I was told, but my husband lies so much. They could have put that dog down, and I don't know.
Well, did you see Goomba give him the dog?
We dropped the dog off.
Okay, so there was a drop off.
Anthony. We dropped the dog off with Anthony. What happened to King after that, I do not know. My husband has never been honest with me about that, and it makes me sick. But when we get the new place, I'm gonna go back to the same breeder, and I'm gonna buy one of his siblings, because his sisters, who he grew up with, are still with my brother Kilo in Atlanta. Nandi and Sherry.
That's where he got King from.
Yeah, well, we all got him from the same litter. I was looking at a video today that I showed TJ of the house in Shreveport that we were about to move into. And then I got arrested 3 days before I dropped off the check to get the keys. And in that video, because I took footage of it and I sent it to my husband. And I said, I was walking through the house and you could see everything. And I'm like, you're never going to live here. This home is for my family and you're no longer my family. I said, you wouldn't even treat this place right. There'd be cigarette butts all over the place, dirty clothes all over the place. You would not respect this home. And I'm glad you're not going to be here. And then the next thing you know, I went to jail.
Wow. Is that the moment you knew that it was over? Because I know originally you wanted him back. Was that the moment
I
you
only
realized it was
wanted him
over?
back so I could turn him over to the authorities.
Mm.
That's the only reason I wanted him to come home, because I didn't want them to rush up on him and oh God. Oh, ain't this some shit? One
Is
second.
this live?
Yeah, this is live.
We have a prepaid card call from Dede, an inmate at the Mosier Parish Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded. Any attempt to connect a third party will result in the immediate termination of your call. Press 1 to accept this.
What's up, Dede?
Well, what the business is, who the witness is, what's up?
I'm online. I'm working right now.
You say you working?
Yeah, I'm online. I'm on YouTube right now. What's up?
Wow, what the business is, mine shit. Get my turn down real soon. I go to court in September. So
I go to court in September too. I'm gonna pray for you. I pray it all goes well. I really can't talk right now, Dede.
It is disrespectful. Disrespectful as fuck. It's just real disrespectful.
That's my girlfriend. She's upset.
What's she upset about?
She's upset about you.
No, I ain't upset about you, Dede. I ain't upset about you. I'm upset about Jag and how she handling things. I'd rather she be real and honest about it. We're in the middle of a live. She answered the phone for you, and she's still not being.
Because she hung up on me earlier today, and I didn't want to just not take the call because we still got things to discuss. Can you call me later? Because we still got stuff to discuss. But I'm live right now. I can't talk.
How long? So what's really going on? Why you doing all that, Dad?
You need to call me tomorrow. We need to talk.
Man, what's the hell they making YouTube and shit like
No, we need to talk about you and your little girlfriend. I don't know why you call me. Why ain't you calling Danny? Ain't that your love? Ain't that the bitch putting money on your motherfucking books and shit? I gotta go, Dede. Bye. Bye.
Oh wow. You know, Jag, TJ is upset, rightfully so. Do you use D as a way of hurting TJ because she talks tonight? No, that's not. It's not like a turnabout thing. Okay.
There's something.
I don't even talk to Naisha. Here's the thing. I don't know.
Let TJ talk.
I don't even talk to Naisha. Okay. I even from the beginning, I couldn't even have a cordial conversation with Naisha. Period. Without Jag taking over the phone conversation, without inserting herself.
Taking over the phone conversation.
Yeah.
Because Jag, you know you do that.
Yeah. See,
so I'm supposed to sit there and let her call me all kinds of whores and bitches.
And I'm supposed to sit here and let this girl call on my phone. Like I said, here's the thing. I'm nobody's second choice. If you don't
You're not my second choice.
If you don't want to be in the relationship, let it be known. But you're not about to continue to play in my face.
I ain't playing in your face. You know what it is.
Because if we chose to be together and I walked away from the life that I created.
And I walked away from what I was doing.
No, she was in jail.
So was I.
She was in jail. You was free. She was in jail. There's a big damn difference. She calling asking you to put money on her books.
I didn't put no money on her books.
She calling for you to put money on her books.
No, she asked me to call her
and
mama
then she
and tell
calling
her mama
on
to
my
put some
phone.
money on her books.
No, she calling. But here's the thing. I'm gonna let y'all finish this live because I'm gonna go and take a walk. You get what I'm saying? Because the way I'm really an emotional type person, and how I've carried on Messy's channel and all of that, I will no longer.
I don't see what there is to carry on about. You already know what this is.
Embarrass myself
on YouTube.
You're not embarrassing yourself.
No, you are. And you have.
How am I embarrassing you? Because I accepted a phone call from somebody that I need to speak to.
But Jag, you gotta let her get it out and how she feels, Jag.
I'm done.
It may be innocent to you, but it hurts her.
Number one, this some jail shit. There are other things.
It's not a thing of me being embarrassed. I mean, hurting me. It's a thing of embarrassment. I already been embarrassed on this platform when it came to my children. You get what I'm saying? When it came to my personal things, because I attached myself to you. I will no longer be embarrassed publicly. Absolutely not.
Who's embarrassing you?
You.
How?
So go ahead and finish.
You already know what it is. You know what it is. So I don't understand. Shit, technically, I dumped Dede for you.
Girl, no. You said that wasn't even girl. You already broke up with her.
Exactly. I'm just saying, technically, everybody online thought we was in a relationship.
Because if Naisha sat here and called me not even online, you have 10 days.
Really?
Yeah. I don't even talk.
How many fucking times were we having sex and that bitch wouldn't stop fucking calling? How many fucking times did I have to hear that fat fucking wildebeest call me all kinds of clowns and call me all kinds of shit because she was mad that you ran off to be with me and you didn't bring her along for the ride? How many fucking times have I been disrespected by that whole motherfucking situation? You sitting here worried about somebody locked in jail.
No, I somebody locked in jail. I'm sitting next to you and that was disrespectful.
It wasn't disrespectful. I don't see how it was disrespectful. I don't see how it was disrespectful. You act like this was planned.
And you didn't have to answer.
No, I needed to answer because there's something that I need to know.
You think it's funny, right?
I don't think it's funny. There's something that I need to know. And you know that.
Good.
All right.
So do you usually talk to Dee in front of her, or you go in private and talk to her?
I have never accepted a phone call from Candace Denise Davis without that woman present.
Mm. So you let her know like it's nothing secretly going on. You let her know like
nothing. She knows me and TJ is in a relationship. She knows it.
Mm.
Her mother knows too, and I'm still friends with her mom. I love her mom. Like, that's my girl. I can't wait till we can make it back to Louisiana so I can go kick it with her. Like, there's more to the situation with Dede than some romantic thing. There's a lot of other shit going on. And I need to talk to her to find out some things that I need to know.
Right, because I know you want to know about
she's been doing interviews and saying all kinds of wild fucking shit. Whether she was doing it for cash apps, doing it for clout, for when she gets out to start her own channel, I don't know. But Dede and I have yet to have that conversation. She's in and out of DSEG all the time. She's always in trouble all the time. She always got to put money on somebody else's book because she's on like, I've been waiting to be able to have a real conversation with Dede for damn near 2 months. But when you call from jail, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right, it's just kind of random. It's not.
I'll put it to you this way. Anybody that's in jail that's got my number, there's never going to be a time I don't pick up. Never. She's not the only person from jail that has called me. And it doesn't have anything. What do you mean humping on? I didn't hump on nobody.
Wait, TJ, come back. TJ.
I was locked in a cell for 25 days alone for anywhere from 23 to 23 and a half hours a day for 25 fucking days straight. You sitting here tripping about somebody that I've done a hell of a lot more with. I've done a hell of a lot more with you than I'll ever do.
Well, how serious was the relationship with Triple D?
I mean, like I said, there's certain things I can't discuss because she's in jail and she's fighting a case. So there's certain things that I can't talk about. But we went through some shit in there.
She had a trauma experience. I had a trauma experience. I guess you could say we trauma bonded. And she was like one of the first people to know who I was. Like the second that they brought her out of isolation and she came by myself. Where are you going? Where are you going? To go where?
TJ, we can change the subject. TJ.
Are you fucking serious? Dead ass. Okay. That's what you want to do after everything we've been through?
Wait, what's going on?
I don't know. She says she leaving. I don't know.
Like she taking a walk and coming back, right?
No, she packed up all her stuff. She gone.
No, TJ, we can definitely, TJ, we can go ahead and do a part 2 later. Like, Jag, go get her, Jag.
No. This is shit I gotta deal with.
Is this what the whole Messy situation was about? Like when you guys got into it about Messy, or was this something different?
I don't know. I can't explain why Beloved acts the way she acts when I've been nothing but honest with her. I've always told her the truth. And I told her from day one, I promise Dede, no matter what, I will always be there for her as a friend, no matter what. I'm friends with her mom. That is what it is. If she is willing to throw away our relationship for a relationship that really never happened, then I don't know what to say.
I'm not about to embarrass myself.
How are you embarrassed when you know everything? No. When I've never lied to you? Okay. What game am I playing? I got unfinished business with her that I need to discuss.
You can discuss it offline. You can discuss it offline.
Okay. I'm gonna, Jag, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you so you can go ahead and work that, and then we'll do a continuation. I don't want this to be online. All right, I went ahead and dropped it. Hopefully they work it out. She's still in the backstage, but I don't want them to. Yeah, I would hate for something to happen, and then I really, like I said, I like Jag and I like TJ. So I don't want them to, I don't want them to fight online like that. That ain't right. Yeah, hopefully they can work that out. Ugh, man. See why I'm single? Well, I'm single for a lot of different reasons. But y'all want to do a call-in portion? I'll let y'all call in for like we'll do 10 minutes on a call-in, and then I need to go find something to eat. I'm hungry. Is that the real? Okay, I kept seeing this fool in my chat, right? But I don't even think that's the real him because I swear I had him blocked. I think that's a fake person. I don't even think that's the real him. That's weird. But yeah, you guys, what you think about the interview and everything like that? Like, how'd you? Oh man, crazy. Yeah, I just didn't want to have that online and stuff like that. And then they're like, oh, see what AT2 did? He did X, Y, and Z. So they need to go ahead and work that out offline, and then they can come. Yeah. I know y'all had asked questions on the community posts and stuff like that. We didn't even get to, like, this was going to be a long show, y'all. We didn't even get a chance to even get into none of that. Oh man, it was wild. Oh, thank you, Riff. I appreciate that. Okay, so we got Melanie and we got Nadi up in the building. Hello, ladies. How y'all doing?
Hey, AT2.
Hey, AT2. What's up?
Not much. Go ahead and sound off, Melanie. I'll let you go first, and then I'll let Nadi go next.
Okay, this won't be too long. First of all, AT2, I love you. You know I love your content. You know I love you as a person.
Thank you.
However, your guest. So, as I look to the side, anywho, let's just give them a hand in prayer. But anyway, they need to get that all the way together. Jag is full of nonsense, not believing it. Every time they get on somebody's panel, first of all, they get on people's panels that they think that are going to be a safe panel. They don't like hard questions. As soon as a tough topic comes up, TJ starts acting up. I don't understand it. Then the next day or the next 2 days, it's my beloved. We had a tiff, and then my beloved. We're all together and we're all good. I'm not understanding it. P.S. Jag smells like bus seats. That's all.
Oh my God. Bye, Melanie. Thank you for coming up.
Have a good one.
Naughty? Go ahead and
The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking.
Oh my God.
TJ is wearing down. She over this broad games. Okay, 82. It's the same formula. She always bring in another party to try to make her current mate jealous. She did the same formula with Goomba. She kept bringing people, trying to bring people in for a threesome and things like that. And TJ not here for it. And I feel her. She tired of being embarrassed. Like, it's a lot of things that Jag brought up about her children that shouldn't even been brought up. I think she crossed the line there. And I say, TJ, run, TJ, run.
Y'all ridiculous. Oh my God. I'm like, TJ, leave TJ. I was like, y'all, we can't be rooting for people to break up.
No, Jag is ridiculous. She exploit people, use them, and when she can't use them no more, she turn on them. Bottom line, that's always her formula. And it's just like, stop already. Stop. It's annoying at this point. She need to be canceled off of YouTube. Seriously.
I hope they work it out in a serious way. But
you really help them. Do you really think this is a healthy place for either one of them? I don't think the relationship is beneficial, AT2. That's just honest. I feel like they are lusting after each other, and it's not really even love. They don't even know each other.
Right. Well, I want to read Jessica's comment because she said, you really ain't got ish. If you can pack all your belongings in 3 minutes. Yo, she did pack up. I was like, damn.
Hello. And you know what I took that moment as? She been looking for it out. She tired. Jag exhausts people. If you notice, she exhausts everybody that comes around her. She is like a blood-sucking leech, okay? When it comes to energy, she's an energy vampire. Goomba ran away because he was tired. He wasn't even getting no sleep messing around with her. LaGina wasn't getting no sleep messing around with her.
Damn, not no sleep.
You can't get no sleep around that. She going 24/7 and she said it out her mouth. She always thinking of her next move. She a master manipulator. She said it out her own mouth. Go look at her old videos. She always plotting and scheming. This is the same formula, TJ. I told you she gonna turn on you. This the beginning of the setup. Okay, honey? Look at the signs. All the red flags are there. All right? And she always brings a third party in. Always. To make the other one jealous. How's that working for you, Jag? I ain't y'all. That's all I gotta say, because I don't care.
Thank you, Nadi, for coming on. You know I appreciate you. Have a good one. I love Nadi. Make sure you guys follow my friend. Let's go ahead and pull up Miss Alien Stan. What's up, Miss Alien Stan? How you doing?
Wait a minute. Why you didn't let them fight? Why you let them go? I thought I was gonna get another messy special. You needed to let them fight. I want to hear every single thing. Okay. I am saying run, TJ, run. She don't give a daggone about you. Jag had Bible study the other day, and she needed to read about Sodom and Gomorrah because Jag is off the chain. She cannot be faithful to anyone. She gotta have side chicks, side dudes. I really don't believe she is a pure lesbian. If she's gonna be with somebody, I just don't think TJ is man enough for her. Okay, and Goomba wasn't man enough for her. But at least Goomba, right? He knew his role. He just would laugh it off. He would act like he mad and he would just go do what he told. TJ got too much Baltimore in her, okay? So she just need to go home. And I bet you she did get her YouTube check today. It's the 21st and she just ain't tell Jag. That's why she feel bold enough to walk out
I didn't think so because I don't think they went back to the house to fill out the PIN number yet. Or
that's what she told you. But I bet you Naisha, whatever the girl name is, she know how to do it. I don't know, but you know, But that's so disrespectful. How many girlfriends is calling you on your phone? Like, do they know? Do they understand how to be together? I mean, it's just ignorant. I feel bad for TJ, but no, I don't. TJ deserve everything she getting. It is what it is. God don't like ugly, and we see all the ugly on YouTube. But I do feel like I'm in a skit, but it's entertainment. This is like a Tyler Perry show. Thank you.
You said that about the phone call. You was like, "Is this a skit?"
It was. He always making up stuff. My girlfriend, hair flip. He just was doing that for the show. I don't believe nothing that was all planned. That's why she got a recording. He got a recording. This is just, this is too much.
Right. It's a lot. It definitely is a lot. Shit, it was entertaining. I want to address this real quick. Yeah, I do. And shout out to Deirdre because she's been windmilling for me in the B sector. They've been coming for me. But yeah, that Jaguar account, that is a troll because Jag already has the link, so she can easily just click it. So yeah, that is a troll there. Yeah, don't listen to that troll. But yeah, Miss ATL stand. So you don't think like. So do you see them like still being together, or you think that this was the final straw? Like, do we think or maybe that was just a play?
They probably still will be together until Jag go to court because she still got her bond. Like she got to make sure if she leaves, right, she's gonna lose out on her money. So she's gonna be around until the 20th, and then she'll go to court, and then she'll say, she'll be declared competent. And maybe she'll try to get her bond back because she need her money back because she had a good little scam going on, and Jag is saying it right. It's like she had caregiver money coming in to take care of her. Right now they in a different state and they not even eligible for these benefits. She just going to go ahead and go back home with Naisha and the kids. You know what I'm saying? It's back to school. It's back to school time. Somebody got to pick up the kids while Naisha go to work. This was all a game, okay? This was
and go ahead and reinstate that the thing, the welfare, the caregiver thing,
reinstate the welfare. I'm just saying they wanted a new place. Yeah, this was all a scam, but it was a good one. Jag's not going to benefit. She going to try to get back with Goomba. So we'll see what happens. I think Goomba that they deserve each other, okay? Goomba looking so fresh and so clean at the club. You know what I'm saying? He misses Jaguar.
Yeah, he took that $350 for the divorce and went to the hookah bar.
Right. But he ain't got $350 all this time. All that women he done ran through. He got $50 a piece from them. But he don't even need like you can get the waiver. I'm just saying if you ain't got no money, you ain't got no money. But it's the 21st of the month, and I think she got the pen, and she could take a bus ride. She could call up, but how you gonna leave the whole state and you still have if the child's 17, isn't this like your senior year? I'm a mother. I just don't know how you do things like that.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the year, so maybe that's why it's like, see, I didn't even get a chance to ask about that. See, that was dang.
Well, I want you to ask my question next time. I know she's listening. I thought she's trying to act like it's like Goomba would not allow me to be with some white man. Goomba said himself, I didn't pimp her out because we needed money. So stop playing with me. Okay, was that
a lie? I think it's more about the shit. What do you call it? That she was pushing the cart with the white man. I think that's why she was offended. Oh, okay. Let me let on Miss Barbara. What's up, Miss Barbara? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? I'm so glad you let me up because I want to check this Jaguar tonight. I first want to tell her that her trying to attack that woman with Section 8, she could save that because slavery days is over.
Mm-hmm.
The government could not do nothing about somebody giving you a gift. Even if you hit the fucking lotto, you could still keep your Section 8. So go play with that, bitch. Oh, sorry, I don't want to be demonetizing you. There I go with my mouth. But, TJ better run for her life. Let me tell you something. Jaguar is a predator. She just trying to line her up. And those services are available in any state in United States of America. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
In Texas, those services are available to TJ. And that's what Jaguar want her paws on.
Well, she would have to get an ID and stuff like that. She probably hasn't even did that yet.
Jaguar will it just take $25 to get an ID. Jaguar could get an ID. She's a United States citizen. Her ID could be like a snap of a finger. Jaguar, just like she tried to line up Legina for her check, she's trying to line TJ up for those benefits. Point blank bottom line. Point blank bottom line. And Jaguar, I made a video for you, sweetie. You're going to be licking your way right back in jail. So you better keep your friends in jail because you going back to jail. You know why? You did not apply, okay, with the United States government, baby. And there's no way a judge can oversee a doctor order, whether you want to say that white man is senile or not. Okay, you going to jail. You not going to pass go. And you a dog because official King Payne was a good friend to you. He loved you as a friend. He cared for you. He ruined his whole panel because of your jackass. And now that you gone, his panel is growing again. You understand me? TJ, you better run for your life. You allowing this witch to try to disgrace your a person you've been with for 11 years. 11 years, this is what you do? Watch what's going to happen to you if you don't get away from that damn fool. Okay? You better leave tonight. That was the best thing you said. You look terrible, TJ. You look terrible. You look stressed out. It's all over your face. And Jaguar, you are a mother effer. You are not a mother. Remember what you did to your son Ashes. Remember what you did to your son Ashes. Okay? You a mother effer. You're not a mother. TJ, don't let her nowhere near your adopted children, not even your damn dog. Look what she did to her dog. She know what happened to that damn dog. This girl is a narcissistic liar, an unmedicated jackass. And you going to get yours, baby. You going to get yours. And ain't nothing you could do about Naisha getting beautiful gifts because she was abandoned by her lover. Government slavery days is over. Section 8 can't do nothing unless she has a permanent income, and that's not a permanent income. Her little page, she's allowed to make a certain amount of money until she turns all of that in. You got some nerve trying to tear that woman down. I like Sean's skit that he did on their ass. I love it. I love Sean manning up, talking about that's his woman. I love that too.
No free promo. Bye, Miss Barbara. Bye. What's up, Kyle? How you doing?
I'm good, and you? How y'all doing?
Good. Go ahead and sound off. I'm trying to fix my technical issues.
I feel like it's a little unfair how y'all treating her. Well, painting her in that light. You know, Jag is just she trying her best. You know, it's like whatchamacallit. She did not know that how we gonna, she wasn't expecting that call. You know, it's like, TJ, what Monica said, don't take it personal. She wasn't supposed to take it personal.
Wait, hit it one more time. Hit it. I like that. Hit it one more time.
Don't take it personal. Yeah, if you want to, like, come on now.
You better go ahead with the vocals.
I appreciate that. Whatchamacallit, everything is content. I feel like it was like when Jack seen that it was a call. It was like it wasn't expected. And she didn't want to answer the phone call. Like, come on now. I don't know. TJ packed that bag a little quick now.
Yeah, they said under 3 minutes. She packed
Listen, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Like, they're gonna be good.
Ashley, what you got to add on to the conversation? What you got to say?
All right, I'm gonna just say, listen, and this may be an unpopular opinion, but like, this is a movie to me. And I know it's their real life, but like, once I get off work and I get done with all of my responsibilities, I come and tune into YouTube and I'm like, damn, what's the story today? And it's the chaos that is not in my life. I don't experience this, so it's intriguing to watch. So the arguments,
right?
Yeah, the arguments and I'm here for it. I'm like, oh my God, people live like this? Like, it's crazy, but it's like an accident that you can't turn away from. It's like, it's my turn to look. Let me see what's going on. So, Jag, keep up. Get arrested again. Go back into the mayor's office. I'm ready. I got my popcorn.
Not keep getting arrested again.
It's a show. Like you said, YouTube is entertainment, and I'm entertained. Are you not entertained?
I do love me some Jaguar. But to that last lady, whatchamacallit, Naisha ain't getting donations. Her ass is getting paid from YouTube. From the YouTube.
Not the YouTube.
From YouTube. So it's like she is getting more money. She's getting more money. She's not reporting that to the whatever government assistance she's getting. She can't make over a certain amount of money when you on them government benefits. So I'm not saying that she should be reported for that, because she's not she's not going to be accustomed, at the same lifestyle that she's accustomed to.
Right.
When TJ was
Drea
there.
did ask a good question. She sent the super chat, but I wanted to kind of move the conversation forward. She said, why would Jag and TJ want to stop Naisha from getting those benefits, because wouldn't that put the kids, at danger of getting kicked out their place? I actually agree with that.
I agree as well, but I think she's just mentioning it, and I don't think she's putting no action behind it. I think she just
I really think Ty, she gonna be back with Naisha as soon as this is over. September 20th, she's gonna be back in New Mexico or wherever they're from. She's going to be back with her.
You think she's gonna be eating out Naisha bowls, plates that everybody went and got her?
She's gonna be right between her legs. Yep.
Not the fine china.
that fine china, everybody. Let me start my Amazon wish list so y'all can give me some fine china. The hell. But yeah, and that would be a great question for next time to ask. Like, hey, well, do you plan on going back with Naisha? Because you know how upset TJ got when she took that call from Dede. I wonder, does Jag get upset that same way as well too when she talks to Naisha? Are they both talking to their exes?
Wait, are they still backstage, AT too?
No, they're not. I know everybody be like, AT2, pull them back. No, they're not back there, y'all. They already dropped out, y'all petty asses. Y'all wanted me to just have them out here fighting so it could be like another messy situation.
Don't you listen? That was money in your pocket. You should have let them. That could have been your fine china.
Yeah, you would have got them views and them but that is the right thing to do. But they they fiance now ain't no turning back.
They engaged.
Wait, you know what? People keep saying they're getting married in Jamaica. Did they say they're getting married?
They did not disclose the location because Jag don't play that. They just said that they are getting married. So we're gonna be waiting, and we're gonna see after September. Wish them the best. Muzzle tov.
Yeah, I honestly like them. I don't know if they're the right people together, but I like them. And so, I wish them the best. I honestly do. Like, I don't hate them or have any ill will. All this stuff is entertainment at the end of the day. And I think that's also why y'all get mad, because y'all be like, oh, AT2, they do this and that. Like, I don't watch everything. Like, I honestly don't. Just like, the stuff about the kids and stuff like that. I really don't know anything about that because I don't watch it. I intake the stuff that's funny to me and that I get enjoyment from. I don't get enjoyment talking about, the essay, and I don't get enjoyment off of that. So for me personally, I don't watch that. So am I a little ignorant because I kind of cover, I don't cover it and I don't talk about it? Yeah, but that's not something that I want to talk about. That's not fun to me. That's something that needs to be handled behind the scenes. That's just me. So y'all can be mad that I don't cover it or I don't look at those videos, but I'm not going to look at that shit. I don't want to look at that shit.
I'm not going to lie. I was a little hard on you because I was like, no, how can he accept Jag? And she trashed him. She dogged him. But listen, if you can't beat him, join him. So I'm saying, get your bag, get your money. Let them fight up here. Let them go. Let them kill each other on your platform. I mean, not really, but like, get your money.
Right. I'm asking the people right now, should I had let Jag and TJ fight?
Yes, call them back real quick.
Platform. Okay. So I'm putting yes or no. All right. We're going to see if I should have let them fight on the platform or not. But yeah, just for me personally, like, I was all like, again, here's the thing too. yeah, it's good for the money, the views and shit like that. But I'm gonna make my money either way, and I would like for them to come back so we can actually finish the interview. So that's why I'm all like, they'll be back. I ain't really tripping off of it. But now I'll say this: next time, if they fight, I'll let them fight it out.
Yes. Okay. Great. I love it.
I'll let them fight. If they do it again, I'll let them fight next time. Damn it.
All
right, I appreciate y'all coming up here. Thank you, Cod. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate y'all.
Good night.
No problem.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna try to because I want to come back on camera. I'm gonna try to work my camera out, but I'm gonna play y'all a song real quick. Hold up. Let me play y'all favorite song.
Monica, this is for you, baby. Miss Bojangles herself, allegedly. I know you're just an avatar, but baby, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you're just an avatar, but baby girl, you wear real well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they pressed to find ya, yeah. You might be a Grand Theft Auto character, yeah. Monica, avatar. But baby girl, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you just an avatar. But baby girl, you wear it well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they pressed to find ya.
All right, y'all. Y'all don't wore me out. Shit. I'm telling you, when I go live, I'll be exhausted as shit. I guess because I ended early, I guess I can do the video on the B sector. But let's be clear. You know, hopefully y'all were entertained by what happened. I appreciate every single one of y'all for being here, whether you loved or hated. Hey, y'all was here to watch, right? Shout out to everybody who super chatted. I know I wasn't able to get a lot of them because, you know, when you send like the lower increments, it erases hella fast. So it wasn't that I was ignoring y'all. It was just that it erases hella fast. And shout out to everybody who cashed up. If there was any PayPal Venmos, you know, I'll thank you later. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully we can do a continuation tomorrow because Wednesday I'm going to try to be getting prepared. I don't know if I'll do an interview while I'm in Vegas because I plan on party. Well, that might be funny. I might go live while I'm in Vegas, but that's going to be wild. But anyway, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Again, just tell somebody today that you love them. Even if it's just AT2, tell somebody today that you love them. It's very important that we spread the message of love out there. So I just wanted to say that, but we out of here, y'all. Deuces.